What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking on the EZA area for the new, I guess like awakening for the April Fool's Goku here. So let us hop in here. It just add a stage essentially to like the April Fool's units. So let's go ahead and hop on in here real quick. Let's see who can we bring. What's Goku lead? He's Goku family leader. Do we have enough Goku families in here? I guess technically we could build like a Goku family team. We'll run him. We can bring B-Pan. We'll bring this Goku. Actually, we'll bring this Pan. Yeah, I guess we could just bring it like this. Well, I guess we're technically going up against that Goku, so there's probably going to be a lot of tech. Alright, he's going to be obviously AGL, so maybe we want to bring like this Gohan instead. We'll see how this team works. I mean, I'm sure that there's a much better option than what I'm using right now, but I just wanted to kind of rock this team real quick. Let's see how well they'll perform. I mean, granted, you know, a lot of them are pretty much free-to-play units and not summonable units, so it does kind of help. I mean, I think the Pan is probably like our only summonable actual unit here. But let's see. So Goku, he gets an EZA, obviously. So after his EZA, he becomes a Goku family category Key 3 77%, or AGL type Key 3 50%. He greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and recovers 10% HP, which is pretty good. I mean, it's 50% attack and defense raise and 10% HP on a super, so you kind of stack like, I'd probably say dodge and additional on this Goku. He can definitely build up that, he can definitely build up his healing if need be. So he does have an entrance animation. I think the Bulma from last year, I think she had an entrance animation as well. It wasn't voiced or anything like that, which is kind of unfortunate, but she did actually have one. So let's see. So he's got an entrance animation. He recovers 10% HP at the end of the character's attacking turn, and all allies keep +1 for 4 turns from the character's entry turn when there's another Earthbred Fighters category ally on the team upon the character's entry. So you'll pretty much almost always have a Earthbred Fighters category ally, because I mean, even if you just have a Goku on the team, and like another Goku, yeah, you'll always pretty much have that entrance animation going. So let's see. He gets 159% attack and defense, and then he gets an additional attack and defense 100% when performing a super. He recovers 10% HP if HP is 90% or less at the start of the turn. Guards all attacks if HP is 60% or less at the start of turn, and recovers an additional 15% HP, and launches an additional super if HP is 30% or less. And that's at the start of the turn. So if you're like under 30%, let's see, you would get 30% recovery. Oh, sorry, you get 15% recovery. Then you get an additional 10% recovery. Then if you have the entrance animation up, you recover another 10% at the end of the character's turn. And then when he supers, that's another 10%. And if you get an additional, that's another 10%. So, I mean, you can quickly heal yourself back up if you were like under 30%, like with everything that Goku does essentially. Which is actually pretty cool, I would say. Like that's actually, you know, pretty helpful for, I'm assuming like maybe some of the missions like support memories, like the support memory boosts and stuff like that you can do. I'm sure that he will actually help out tremendously there. So let's see. He also gives a bond of parent and child category allies key +2 attack and defense 30%, which is not bad. Gets an additional damage reduction of 30% when guard is activated, and an additional attack +59% when performing a super if there's another Goku family category ally attacking in the same turn. So this Goku seems like he's actually pretty good. Again, I think that his biggest, the biggest thing for his kit is probably going to be just dodging and healing. So, like I said, additionals and dodge are probably going to be the way to go on this guy. He's got Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior race all in the family, Super Saiyan, Z Fighters, prepare for battle and shattering the limit. And he's actually on a bunch of teams that I think would benefit from him like helping out. So he's on Goku Family, Pure Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Android / Cell Saga, Bond of Master and Disciple, Rapid Growth, Turtle School, Heavenly Events, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters, and Tournament Participants. Oh, I forgot he was on Tournament Participants. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because it was for the like the Cell games, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's a lot of teams that this Goku could help on. I mean, he is obviously just a free-to-play unit, but having him on there, if you need a healing unit, this is going to be your guy. He is going to be healing you left and right. So that's why I said, like, don't really worry about going crit or anything on him because he's not going to do enough damage anyway. His biggest utility is just supporting the rotations, supporting the team. So yeah, again, I think as a free-to-play unit and like an April Fool's unit, this unit is pretty cool. Now, the one thing I am a little disappointed about, I did say this in another video, but I don't know why they did not give us another farmable, like why they didn't give us another farmable April Fool's unit. That's like the one thing that doesn't make sense to me. Also, us getting this question mark is God sent, because that just means we have to do one less run because of that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why they didn't give us another like free-to-play art to farm up. Like that honestly does not make sense to me. I don't know why they would do that. So I don't know. They gave us like the Super Saiyan Hercule like support memory, and then on the JP side they got the Super Saiyan Hercule statues that you can actually sell, but they gave that while you were summoning for Topo, and Global did not get it, which is very odd. Like the banners dropped around this exact same time, so they could have done it for the Harudegarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku banners. I don't see why they couldn't have. I mean, if they would have done that, oof, I went like 6,000 stones with all my summons. That would have been a lot of Hercule statues that I could have got. But unfortunately, we did not end up with any of those Hercule statues. So, I mean, we'll see if maybe on the global side we get a little lucky or something. All right, so I think we can do like a couple more runs here. I mean, we are almost done. For this, you just need 15. So you need 15 bronze medals, 40 silver medals, and then 30 gold and 30 rainbow medals, which, I mean, this is like very easy. I mean, we're using we're using an uneasy-aid Goku, so we're running like a very low Goku family team, and I mean we're having zero difficulty here. So this is very, like, this event is very free-to-play friendly. You should pretty much, like, everybody should just get this done, is the best way to put it. Like, there should not be any rhyme or reason why you don't have this Easy A done, or honestly any of these like April Fool Easy A's, because all of the Easy A areas are currently up for them, and all of the all of the events are up as well. So you should definitely make sure that all of them are done at this point. So let's see. So we got what, 15 medals? Yeah, we're at 15 medals. So if we can get lucky to get another like question mark. No, we did not. I'd say that's like my best. That's my best friend when I'm doing these easy A areas. When I see those question marks, I swear that they are like one of the best things ever, because it just saves you an extra run. So like on the next, like obviously not on this run, but on the very next run, if we get lucky enough to where we can get that question mark, that'll be like the last run that we need. Instead of running 2, we'll only have to run just that 1. So I really hope that we do actually end up getting it. So other than that, I guess we can maybe talk about, I don't know, maybe like future, I don't know, maybe like future April Fool's cards. I mean, we really all wanted the Super Saiyan Hercule, but he ended up as a support memory, which he's really not a bad support memory if you really think about it, especially if you're fighting against Realm of God's enemies. The support memory is not bad at all. But I would have preferred a playable, you know, Super Saiyan Hercule, even though he wouldn't have been on a lot of teams and he would have had some really weird like gimmicks in there probably. Could you imagine running him on a Super Saiyan team led by like Vegeta or someone? Like, imagine how hilarious that actually would have been. Hell, they could have even made some kind of fun shenanigans and made him lead like Super Saiyan and Earthlings or something, you know. Like they literally had like the perfect, like we basically gave it to him on a silver platter to be like, here you go, make the best April Fool's unit you could have. And they said, how about support memory instead? And I guarantee you we're probably gonna have to wait until next year, and they'll probably do like the support memory boost or whatever for that one. So I wonder if maybe that's what they'll do. They'll just awaken, I guess I'm air quoting, awaken that support memory next year. I think that's what my guess is gonna be. But I really do hope that for next year, I really hope that they bring a actual unit. To be honest, I think if they would be the first game to actually be like, here is a playable armor with a shotgun. I know the meme is out there, but imagine if they would have actually given that to us. Like, people would have gone crazy. Like, as funny as it is, like people would have been just so happy to have gotten that. And hell, I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't even use them or anything like that, but they would definitely use them for the memes just because of how funny it would have been. But who knows? I mean, with our luck, I mean, they tested out the support memory this year. Next year, we'll probably get another support memory, and it's gonna be of Farmer with a shotgun. That's what I'm calling now. I'm hoping not. I really hope that we do get an actual playable character next year, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Trying to think of like what other funny units they could give us. I mean, they could give like I don't know, maybe like the Arale from the super special where she beats up Vegeta and stuff like that. I mean, they could give us like a gag card of that maybe. Who else? I'm trying to think of like just funny moments to where they would that's something that would be a actual like card. So I guess like with this Goku, he wasn't in with any like funny sequences or anything like that. He was just it's kind of just filler episodes really. So who knows? I mean, they could technically go back to like Dragon Ball, because there were a lot of like gag, you know, like units and stuff like that happened in there, which they could do, I guess. But all right, so we got all the medals that we needed here. Let's go over here and let us awaken this Goku first off. So we got all the medals, Extreme Awaken in one go. So we'll get that done. And then on top of that, we will go over here. So I got a bunch of these Gokus farmed up already. So we are going to feed in 4 more. Let's go over here, use this. We're gonna feed in 4 more. We're gonna have a Super Attack 5 copy here. Go ahead and awaken this guy. We'll just go through, do this. And then I already farmed up the medals as well. The medal drop rate actually sucks, I'm not gonna lie. So we have our SA5 copy, and then we're gonna go over here to this one, and we're gonna feed in that free Super Attack 5, and that'll get him up to Super Attack 15 and level 140. So there we go. That Goku is all done. Where are you at? There you are. Boom, there we go. Got a Rainbow Goku, level 140, 15 out of 15, and we are all done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, consider hitting that like button. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.